think I push wave and reset after that one.
Well, like right now you should reset. Because look, okay, whenever you're taking an extra play, I always want you to be looking at the enemy ADC's like death timer. So right now, Ashe is in base. If you push this next wave, she's going to be on the next wave that's coming out of base. And you're going to have to either lose a wave or you're going to get your base canceled. So just base. Okay. It's kind of like a weird rule, but basically there's no reason for the Thresh to be scared here. So
like if he walks up and just cancels my bot,
you are so fucked.
Like, right, because I'm sitting on, I think I'm sitting on like 1k at least. I can get Kraken in base. Yeah.
And it's 1k over this Ashe as well. I'm Daption, an ex-pro player for Cincinnati Fear, rank 2 on support, rank 14 on ADC on the NA ladder, and a CLOL champion. After years of competing at the top of North America, I've helped a ton of students finally hit their dream ranks by showing them what actually wins games. If you're serious about climbing this season, book a session and I'll help you see the game the way a challenger does. Stop guessing, start improving. For real.
I think if we get middle bush, I think we can have the prio for the lane. And then I think their level 2 is stronger than ours, but I think our level 1 is stronger with my level 6 and LeBlanc's burst. So I think we can kind of contest level 2 to get actual like a good chunk. And I think if we can control the wave and keep the push pretty good in, I think my LeBlanc can poke out and I can poke out with W, so we can have a pretty smooth going lane. It was my kind of like my thought process.
If you don't get prio, then you're on the back foot no matter what. And Ashe is honestly pretty strong for the first few levels, so you need your LeBlanc to kind of do a lot of the heavy lifting. And be very careful, okay? So one of the biggest strengths that Yunara has is her Q, where she can auto attack reset, right? So what does Ashe's Q have?
An auto attack reset?
Yeah, so once she levels up her, so usually it's W, E, and then Q, but she can level up Q second. If you fight and she gets an auto attack reset, she should win. So just be a little bit careful if they're all in. Other than that, junglers are weird. I mean, this is like kind of a ganking jungler, but he's fine with farming, and this is a complete farming jungler, so you might have to be scared around level 3. But other than that, let's get into it. I'll turn off whenever you review, by the way, if you're opening up a VOD review or whatever, make sure that you're always turning on only your vision, because there's no point in looking at God vision, you know, because in game,
I agree.
You don't have that information. So okay, let's just invade bot side because they're, oh wait, actually I should check. Yeah. Usually whenever these things are happening, do you pan your camera to see like the fighting?
Yes.
Okay.
When I'm not mid-fight, I pan my camera really well.
Okay.
When I am mid-fight, that's when I tend to struggle.
Yeah.
Or like I'm trying to CS.
Yeah, I honestly remember you panning your camera like a couple times in the last session, so that's already really good. The only reason why is because if there's a summoner used, you need to be able to abuse that. And what this tells me is around level 3, if you can get a chain into an Ivern gank on the Ashe, you should win no matter what. So that's like a kill angle. If this was competitive, I would be telling my jungler to end up bots. Honestly, I don't know how Ivern clear works. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know where
it's pretty quick. Yeah, he gets done with full clear around like 250. And then he just has a timer until crab, and then he can just gank whenever for 35 seconds.
Is it the same where like you start top side and then you end bot side, or is it like weird? Like
I think this guy did something weird. I think he messed around with it a little bit.
That's fine. Okay, so yeah, ending at bot side, and okay, your team comp really wants scrubs. You guys need gold. Your team comp is pretty shit because you have no frontliner and you have an Ivern. So.
Yeah, practicing these Yunara games, and I was just trying to get the games, and was really tough because very rarely do you have like, you know, Galio mid with the frontline top at the same time.
Yeah.
And so it was like suicide half the time trying to like practice this champion, but I got like 10 games on it or something. I was like, okay, I think I can drop back to something a little bit more useful in solo queue.
Yeah. One thing I will say though is, I mean, I literally just played a game of Yunara today. And I had a support who was kind of not the best, and they completely shat the entire lane. Okay, they were playing Nico into Nautilus. That is like one of the easiest matchups for Nico because you can W the Nautilus hooks, okay? She
Yep.
did not do that. She got out-roamed. And what I realized is like I was always trying to like force plays because I know what situations are good for me. So for example, if the enemy bot 2v2 is losing for them, but your support's playing it wrong, you should adapt to that. And I did a very poor job of adapting to that, and I was hyperskiller. The enemy had a Lux, and we just insta lost the game because yeah, their Lux got to play the game. I didn't, and I tried to force things. So just even with these team comps, there's ways to play around it. Just make sure you're not letting the frustration make you make some terrible, terrible decisions. Okay.
Right. No, 100%.
So okay, this is kind of freaky, I'm not gonna lie. Because okay, this is really bad. So the reason why this is terrible is because if they're smart and this Ashe decides to pop her pot, she has boots, she just got a kill, she can just run you guys down, whereas you have a mage support, you want to throw your spells and then run away. Throw your spells and run away. This is not a runaway angle. You guys are gonna get fucked.
I struggle in solo queue in some regards where I will just blindly follow pings. You know, like when like LeBlanc pinged here, and you know, subconsciously I was like, we don't win level 1, you know, because Thresh is pretty strong level 1, even if he starts Flay or Hook, just because the base damage is so high. Then I think Ashe is gonna win level 1, especially because LeBlanc has to go chain start. If she goes W start, then whatever. So yeah, it sounded bad, but she pinged. I was like, okay, like let's do it. I think I need to be a little more
that's good.
better about that.
It's good if you're in a competitive setting. So like if your team wants to try something out and you really like you're opposed to it, you can do the bad thing and then in review you literally just say, oh no, after the play goes bad, you literally say see you in review, and you that's exactly how people learn. I'm not even joking. So if you think something's bad, just make sure you're prioritizing your own opinion first, because this type of play is like can lose your lane. Because right now, right, I told you your jungler is a farming jungler. What is their jungler?
Yeah, 3 campable.
Yeah. So you guys just set yourself up extremely volatile lane with a ganking jungler while your jungler wants to farm. So that's a very important point, I think. Ganking jungle versus farming jungle. Whoever has the farming jungle has to be on the back foot for the lane. So do not make lane volatile if your jung is farming and theirs isn't. Because genuinely, like, even if you're 2v2, like you play this 2v2 perfectly, it doesn't matter because any trade that you take is better for them because this guy's going to come first. So be a little bit careful with that. And like this is all like a consequence of following the LeBlanc. I know it's like frustrating, but you just got to do what you got to do. So they're going to get prio. You shouldn't contest. Okay, so this is really important. So number 1, on top of you having like chunked yourself, you also have cleanse, right? So she has barrier, so she has an extra 100 HP to play around with. You have to be extra careful with that because right now, if you're to contest and both of you guys were to use everything at your disposal, so like you use your pot, use your cookie, she uses cookie, she'll have an extra 100 HP that you can't just like make up. You do have your pot, but you would have to let it tick for the entire 15 seconds, so you won't get a, like right here, you're like, this Ashe is trolling, by the way. She should just walk up with her Thresh, and yeah, this Ashe is just griefing.
Right.
Also, what is that? No, sorry. That was kind of weird. But yeah. Basically, like this engage from Thresh is actually okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even realize he Q started, because if he's E start and Ashe is here right now, you guys, you're gonna lose your entire HP bar or have to blow your flash.
We knew he Q started on the invade with the block.
That is true.
So I was looking for the Q and I had barrier, so I was prep for that. But yeah, if Ashe is aggressive here and plays at the same time, she just double kills.
But if you were thinking about them like being misspaced, then it's good. But it's kind of hard for me to like. Okay, the fact that you actually even kill here is insane. What? Did she auto you an extra time? I'm confused. Oh no, she's just contesting the wave. Okay, okay.
I think I did ping to fight the Thresh on it. Looking at my pings when he went in because of Ashe's position. Not here, not here.
Yeah, I went all the way back by accident, so it's like right.
Yeah, well, you can see when he walks up, I ping as he starts walking up. I ping on my way to the fight because of Ashe's position.
Okay. This guy's dead as fuck.
Yeah.
And then right here. Yeah, you guys both ping. It's good. I mean,
you shouldn't have flash, so we're able to make note of her position.
More power to you, but I will say, let me see. You would have been fine actually. I was trying to see if this Ivern saved you, but he really just did not need to be there. It's okay. Well, okay, now this is kind of like a scary part of the lane because you now no longer have flash, but this Thresh's flash, okay? Whenever you're the enemy support, like engage support, this is not an engage support, but this is like a balance support who can engage. Whenever they can engage, you have to be very careful of mismatching your flash timers because look, there's like a 15-second timer if the Thresh is thinking about it where he can just flash on you and you can't do anything. So
that's right.
This is like I'm scared, but obviously right now you shouldn't be too scared. And then the other thing is, you know that their jungler was pathing topside. I'm not gonna lie, right here. So after this guy dies, there's just no reason why this Ashe is walking up other than if this Shaco is right here. So like, were you thinking about the Shaco? Because you should die here.
Yeah, he does have a 3 camp timer right here. No, I wasn't thinking about him at all.
So you're dead. So, I mean, results-based analysis says this is a good play, but I'm not gonna lie, like, I never want you to...
it's only, I think it's only a good play because it worked. I think if Ashe walks up with Thresh and actually gets to level 2, I think it's hard losing. I mean, I think we get out, but then sums are burned. If Thresh doesn't have to flash, then I'm down to flash. And if Shaco flips his clear and opens up on a 3 camp in this type of fight, like if he does his Krugs or finishes Red Buff and then walk down here when Ashe is walking up, he has a free double kill.
Yeah. So this is like basically the danger of 3 camp gank junglers. This is like genuinely, it's like one of the only things that these champions can do. If you just dodge this timer, you don't have to worry for the next minute about the jungler at all, and your jungler is just gonna full clear. And the reason why farming junglers are better than ganking junglers at the moment is because like full clearing is just so much easier. You just full clear, you don't even have to base, come back to your respawn camps, and so on and so forth. So your Ivern's just gonna outscale slowly. Anyways, so after this play, and it was a lot, but you end up getting your base. It's really good. What did you buy? Okay, so one thing that's really interesting, unless you have like, I've been watching like Pays and I think is it Ruler or Teddy? I don't know, one of those two. Whenever they're playing Yunara, if they have gold for a call, they will always prioritize going for call over anything, unless it's a BF sword. So unless you have 1300, make sure you're buying call, because the heal that you get off of Yunara, like Q and her autos, spreads for every like hit, pretty much.
Oh, okay. So you just get sustain.
Yeah, your sustain is like literally insane.
Okay, got it.
So I would just be a little bit careful about that. Okay, so couple of things. So this is the part of the lane where you said like if you have wave pry, like you want to play aggressive, right? So right now you use your W. Like if they walk up to the wave, I want you and your LeBlanc to like not be here. You should be a lot more like fearless, because right now you're giving these two guys space, but they're literally 0-2 right now. So you have an advantage they do not have. So make sure you're like spacing behind these minions so you just don't get hit by Ash W, obviously. But that and your LeBlanc walking into this bush should pressure them off from like standing here in the wave. Because right now they're just contesting you on the wave for no reason.
Right.
So your job is to either push this and pressure, or you let this slow shove into you and then you get your jungler to come and then you gank them. So
okay.
I would recommend just like pressuring, because your jungler's invading as well.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna really comment on what your LeBlanc did because there's not much you can do about that, but okay. So okay, this is again one of those plays where I'm gonna pause it right now. So you got a roam timer, kind of. You just push your one wave and you see this fight, okay?
Mm-hmm.
At what point do you think that you cannot catch up to this fight anymore? I'm gonna play it.
Honestly, I think it's when right here.
Yeah.
When Ivern's on the back, LeBlanc's here. I think he's cut from all 3 points.
Yeah.
I think at this point I drop back and say, okay, they have it.
Yeah. Exactly. So with that, you would be getting solely XP for a little bit, and if these guys are dumb enough to just leave their wave, you'll just be farming minions while they can't, and
they get a free reset.
Yeah, like you just get control over the wave whilst your team is getting a kill. You literally get a win and then a win bot, which is just insane. So whenever the fight is going away from you, again, like right here, the second that Talia does her combo and this happens, like this Corki's not, if he just W's right now, okay, he can get away. He didn't W, he's either dead or he's going this way. There's no way in hell he's ever coming this way towards you. So just go bot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, if you just can't catch up to the fight, just make sure you're not fight is going away from you. Do not chase, because this is like,
that's what we put on our last notes too.
Yes. But the thing is, like, there's a lot more nuance to this one, because this, like, the Corki fucked up. That's the only reason why there's a play here. This should never be a play.
Right.
So if you saw him, like, I don't know, W over this wall and start running, okay, he'd be running it down. But if he was running towards you in some scenario or kiting up, it would give you a chance to kind of like catch up. It's kind of unlikely, kind of very unlikely, but
well, if he W's here, he's gonna get stunned.
Yes.
Threads,
so no matter what. Also, you're down some EXP, cause why are you down
I missed
EXP?
2 minions on the roam.
Well, you're down
And
here.
I also missed a couple minions on the level 1. I said 2 experience range.
Oh shit. Okay, that's because the thresh was level 4 while you were level 3. So I was like, what is going on there? Okay, so what do you want to do with your wave now? Because there's some. Okay, I guess you just hard shove it. Okay.
Yeah, I want to get out of here.
So why did you hard shove that wave?
I think it's because I felt that I had an uncontested back timer with Thresh and Ashgon, and since it's not a can on this wave, I thought they could burn some, and I'm pretty sure I had like, I think maybe double longsword in base.
So that is true. It's just they fucked up. Like, they should not just take a base here. They have better conditions than you guys.
Yeah, that's what I did with that, because if they didn't reset here, I was just gonna slow push it. Just last it. I wasn't gonna hard shove it. But since I noticed that they were gone, unless they played like, bush cheese, but
that's what they should do, by the way. That's the only thing that, like, so that's why I'm worried about you hard shoving the wave, because there wasn't really anything telling me 100% that they based. So if you tried to hard shove that and their jungler's camps are bot side, right? If your jungler wants to clear down, you'll have to wait basically until he gets to you, and so they'll have a timer to fight you while your wave is frozen. But I mean, in this scenario they didn't punish you. It's gonna be like that a lot. So if you think you can get away with it, it's fine. But if not, be a little bit careful. Okay, genuinely, who is anybody like? Are you the one pinging for this? Like, what is going on? Because you and your team are fighting a lot, but if yeah, what's up?
I think jungle. I think mid support were queued.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because right now, like, the Talia comes bot side and like she fully drops her wave. Like, there's no reason for her to do this, especially since they have a Thresh. Like, if this Thresh just doesn't lantern like this, the Ashe stands here, Thresh stands here, and Talia ults and loses an entire wave. So like this play theoretically should not work, but it does. Okay, whatever. You know what? Like there's like 3 plays now that I can't really like control the outcome of, but I can definitely help you with this. Do not fucking take another play. Please do not.
I think I just pushed. I think I pushed wave and reset after that one.
Well, like right now you should reset. Cause look, okay, whenever you're taking an extra play, I always want you to be looking at the enemy ADC's like death timer. So right now, Ashe is in base. If you push this next wave, she's gonna be on the next wave that's coming out of base, and you're gonna have to either lose a wave or you're gonna get your base canceled. So just base.
Okay.
If they can be there in the next 15 seconds, it's kind of like a weird rule, but basically there's no reason for the Thresh to be scared here. So
like if he walks up and just cancels my bat,
you are so fucked. Like,
right, because I'm sitting on, I think I'm sitting on like 1k at least. I can get in base. Yeah, and it's 1k over this Ashe as well. You know, so like if you now we're actually even.
Yeah, so if you don't base, you're in some deep shit. So just make sure like better players will punish this. So just to be a little bit okay. Whoa. Hold on. So this involves you, okay? Whenever somebody pulls a dragon, okay, it involves mid lane and bot lane. So right now your Ivern is pulling the Drake. You don't know where their jungler is, and their mid laner pushed the wave first. So you want to go to this Drake?
I don't want to lose my wave.
Exactly.
I guess I have to.
No, don't, no.
Okay.
Do not.
That's what I figured. I don't want to drop my wave for this flip play.
Exactly. I don't want you to drop your wave either. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if this guy is trying to involve your lane in an objective and you cannot come, okay, you literally have to farm this wave and the next one before you can move without losing something. And Corki's already moving. So they have one lane of prio and then another lane of prio, and you don't know where their jungler is. This is a recipe for disaster. So, no, it's just you and mid have waves pushed for a good Drake timer. So let's say you were the Ashe and your jungler was pulling Drake here, it'd be completely fine. And in fact, it wouldn't be completely fine. It would be amazing because you have prio in 2 lanes and then you're pulling the Drake on a prio timer. But I'm going to play this forward, and this Corki, by the way, should be on Ivern's head right now. And the Thresh should be on Ivern's head now. The Shaco should be on Ivern's head right now. Like, this is so bad. And so right here, once they decided not to come, what do you think you should do?
Probably drop off the wave because they're going to 2v1 me.
Yeah. Like, they know that the LeBlanc is here. They saw her walk. So if you just stand here, you're losing your cleanse for free. If this Ashe is smart.
Right.
Like, this is just...
Yeah, they can... Okay.
So never make 2 plays at the same time. You're trying to get your wave. So this is 1 play. And then you're trying to take Drake at the same time. This will never work. So one of you guys is going to lose something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. No, that makes sense. 1 play at a time. Don't mix them.
2 plays I mean, this is not like I'm not gonna lie, there's exceptions to the rule, but again, I'm just gonna teach you the rule first, and then we can talk about exceptions if they come. Okay.
Got it.
So. I mean, you guys end up getting the Drake, so like every time I'm telling you this, like these things, I'm being disproven. So it's kind of sad, but they're just not playing it too well. Anyways, so what's your plan now? Because now you need to know what you're doing in your 2v2.
I mean, I have Kraken and I have ult. I kind of want to just like one shot this Ashe.
Yes. So.
And she has no flash.
Yes. So, coupled with like this Ashe also doesn't have R. I don't know if you noticed that in the last fight. She R'd at the Drake fight and then went out. So she doesn't have flash. She doesn't have R. What should you be doing? Like, you want to one-shot her, right? So what are the steps? Like, what are you gonna do first? You're gonna touch the wave. Are you gonna ping?
Yeah.
Are you gonna what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna spam ping my LeBlanc in.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna posture aggressive on the other side of the wave.
Yes.
And then if anytime she disrespects it, because I either want to make her lose a bunch of experience or kill her.
Yes.
And so I want to posture on the opposite side of the wave with my LeBlanc because she can't do anything about it.
Exactly. So the only like extra point I have kind of is the only thing keeping this bitch alive. Okay, so you just said no flash and no R, okay? So these two like tools are down for her. If this guy has no W, is she allowed to walk past this line?
No, absolutely not.
No. Okay, so you would try to basically bait out the Thresh W, and then if the Ashe is dumb enough to walk up again with no Thresh W, then you just REW and just run her like ass down. So long as she's past this, yeah, exactly. So long as she's past this line, you're gonna get an EW angle, and if you slow, your LeBlanc should be able to get a combo off. Okay.
Got it.
So the pinging is also really good. But the reason why I was asking you, okay, so right here, actually, can the Thresh W her out?
No, because he's not on top of her. Only he flashes, I guess.
Yeah, I guess he can. But then you use your R and you get Thresh's flash. So it's actually not even that bad.
Right.
But so right here, like, I'm thinking to myself, these guys are not allowed to contest me. Number one, because you have your item, right? So that's a huge advantage. Your R, and then the last thing that I want you to think about is the way LeBlanc is positioning herself. Because let's say like I tell you like snap RW right now, okay, onto them, and you get like a double slow. Okay, perfect scenario. If your LeBlanc is here, can you do that? No, exactly. So you need her to either be like side by side or like on the same line as you, basically. So she's
trying to be pinging her to like
yes, like this. I'm spam pinging like please, like this is literally a fucking criminal act. Okay, do not let them get away with this. Yes, so this I don't want to see. So you have item, and she has no flash, and Thresh can't W. Those are the three conditions. If this is, let's say, if you're playing versus like a Nautilus, right? Mm-hmm. And this Ashe has the same conditions, unironically, there's nothing stopping you from RWing forward, because the Ashe can never one-shot you off of Nautilus's combo from level 5 here. If the Nautilus is 6, though, it's different. But let's say with these same conditions, if you RW forward and your LeBlanc is on the same line, this bitch is getting a one-shot.
Right. Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Okay. And mind you, this entire thing is, I mean, there you go. There you go. The only problem is you let them like, so I know why you did this is because of the cannon. So it's really good that you're punishing on CS. It's just, they gave you opportunities without the CS. Now, I'm not saying that this is like bad. So I want to see how you played it actually. Actually, wait, this is way too fast. Sorry.
You're good.
It's right here. Okay. Okay, so I would recommend like auto Wing, because you get your auto attack reset. Or sorry, not auto W, auto Ring, because it automatically activates your Q, so it gives you an auto attack reset. that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be auto R and then EW, and then these guys are dead. But mind you, like this LeBlanc is just not prepared for this. So if you see this minion, you have to ping it in advance if you want to make this play.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So the easiest way to ping. Okay, I need to stop writing everything in all caps. Easiest way to ping for fight. Ping when enemy is trying to take minions. So if you're ever confused about when to ping, that's kind of my first line. So yeah, now you're fed as shit, but you have to make a choice here, and I need to be in your head for this choice. So what are you doing right now?
I reset here, I think.
Okay, so
I think that's what I should do. So
if this Shaco has his top side camps up, okay? So he had his top side camps up, and he had time to go to the grubs, and he ends up bot side in this play. So be it. This guy's the GOAT, like literally the GOAT. Because right now, there is nobody that can contest you. This guy just TP'd mid, and you see his conditions. Shaco should be on grubs right now. Okay, he should be. And if he isn't, then your team gets grubs. Okay, so he would lose something for coming bot here. And both of these guys are dead for about 10 seconds each. So you can get a play here.
But so does the plate do anything for me here?
The only reason...
Gold?
So the only reason why I want you to take it is because you can take it and then be on like similar tempo as the Ashe. Whereas right now, you see what this LeBlanc is doing?
Mm-hmm.
She's walking up to take the plate, and then honestly, it would take you like 2 or 3 autos. So by the time they respawn, you have started your base, and they'll be like 5 seconds in advance on the wave, but that doesn't really matter because their Shaco should take grubs, come bot side, and you don't want to be contesting bot once the Shaco's bot side again, unless your jungler's there.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I did tell you, I think I told you last time, like if you can't get an item off of it, it's not worth it. But the further you get into the game, so there's not exactly like a break point, but if this was like 5 minutes in the game, you should base. Why do you think that's the case?
5 minutes?
Yeah. It's a very big reason.
Wait, say the question again.
So, okay, if you were in this situation, okay, and it was 5 minutes in the game, and everything is similar, right? So let's pretend like grubs are up at 5 minutes, okay, whatever. And right now I was to ask you, okay, or no, I was to tell you, okay, you should base right now. Why do you think that's the case?
The death timers are so low.
So, okay, number one. And then number two, the more the game goes on, the stronger you are. So the less time it takes to take plates.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, if I can't take a play that early in the game, and then also me getting even just a BS sword, or not BS, or a long sword or two, is a huge stat increase because of the difference in stats early on.
Yeah. So you should be greedy when it allows it, and this is a situation that would allow it. So this just one plate at 9 minutes. So I'll give you. There's not exactly a break point where I can tell you like automatically you should hit the turret once it's at this timer. It's more just like, can you take this plate and get out and be on the same tempo as these guys, similar tempo? If the answer is yes, then you should take the plate and then base. If not,
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, now this is not what you should do. This don't take the next wave, okay? Don't take the next wave. Do not take the next wave.
No, because I don't know what I was doing there.
So if the Thresh decides, we both know exactly why you did what you did. It's because your LeBlanc is trying to take the plate by herself, so it pissed you off, and then you went to take the plate. Well, it maybe didn't piss you off, but you just wanted to take the plate because she was trying to take it solo. She shouldn't take it solo. You should be taking it with her. Now, okay, now the mistake is made, but again, these guys are going to be here in the next 15 seconds. If you try to take this plate and take the fucking wave, the Thresh should be right behind the Ashe, and she should be running your ass down.
Yeah, and I'm giving her basically 2 plates.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna have to reset and they can bomb the next wave.
Yes.
Even though it's a cannon, they'll still get a bunch of plates. But my jungler and Talia are
Okay.
on tempo, I guess.
What the fuck? Okay, this is really weird. Wait, who got grubs? They did, right? Yeah, and you guys got the notification, so you know their top side. Let me think. How long ago was it though? It was while you were hitting the turret. Okay, yeah, so you killed them and then you hit the turret, and the Shaco, you see that the Shaco took grubs. So I'm not gonna lie, right about, okay, you actually saw him too. The Shaco is here. So if your Ivern is doing this, this is not allowed.
Just die right here.
Yeah,
Just die right here, right?
This Ashe has R. Like, Thresh just has to walk up, flay, and Shaco goes on top of your Ivern. He'll be CC'd for the entire timer of the fight, and he instantly dies. So,
yeah,
like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this fight is good again because they fuck up, not because it's a good fight.
right.
And now you're like kind of wanting to join the fight.
Running a wave.
Yeah. This is don't do this. Don't do this. Like I said, like your priority here. So it's the same thing as an objective, right? Because an objective is like a point of contention between 2 teams. Like one team's gonna want to get it and the other team's gonna want to get it. And in the end, there should be a fight over objectives, basically. Okay. So if that's the case, this is just the fight minus the objective. There's literally no objective here. Why is your Ivern fighting this? Versus you have a wave right now that's coming into you. That's the reason why you want to be in this wave. There's no reason why you want to fight here.
I'm just gonna, and I mean, it worked out, but if I open up like that again and Shaco's there and we have a 3v3 and it loses, then I'm also down a whole wave.
Yes. So
because then it actually be a 4v3 and we'd have no difference.
Okay, so exactly. This is the shit that gets you behind. Okay? This is always the shit that gets you behind because you'll force yourself to go to. So right now you just got the kill. No matter what, I don't give a fuck if the Faker is calling the best play on earth. He's telling you to come here and fight. I don't give a fuck. Take your wave. Please. If you don't take your wave, number one, you're down about like 200, not 200, like 150 gold, and the Ashe is gonna farm it. And then number two, if you die, okay, worst case, you've now lost this wave and potentially the next.
Right.
So the reason why pro players are always like on top of their CS is not because they're like the best fighters ever. It's not because they're like, I don't know, they know every situation like the back of their hand. No, it's just because they prioritize CS over random fights. And that should be the case for you. Yeah. So
okay, so I need to, yeah, I got it. That makes sense.
CS. So the reason why I didn't call the Drake a random fight, which it kind of is, but is because there's an objective where you're fighting over. Right here, right. Your Ivern was just fighting over air. Like there's nothing.
Winning doesn't actually progress the game.
Yes, it's exactly. Even if you, okay, let's say you triple kill them, you actually can't hit any turrets. Your Talia might need to base, your support might need to base, and your jungler might need to base. You're just fighting for gold here, which is like, right. It's fine if it's amazing. This is not amazing. So
yeah, it's not like they're like 300 shutdowns or anything like that, and
yeah,
they need to get accelerated.
Yes, sir.
And it actually ends up being okay for them because it was a 1-for-1.
Yeah, and they got your shutdown too. Well, okay, obviously they didn't need to die here, but regardless, you get it, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even thinking about your shutdown, but I'm gonna be so real with you. Right now, I have a 400 goal shutdown. I don't give a single fuck, okay? I don't care if my Talia is here and she wants to go in. Unless there's a Talia combo right now on somebody and they're instantly dead. Well, not here, but as you're walking to the wave. Right now, if you're envisioning the Talia comboing someone and they're instantly dead, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to fight. In fact, I want to
play my wave.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I don't want to like give them an opportunity to get my shutdown.
Right.
And
I
that,
don't think like a kill here is going to progress me towards my next item anyway.
Mhm.
I think it's just like empty gold.
yeah. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, like gold is nice, but gold in EXP is even nicer, which you get a lot more from killing your waves. Okay, so now Talia's gonna go mid. Wow, you just got fucking... You really did get fucked over. Right here, just... Okay, nice. Okay, am I the only one that hears this?
No, but it's a corky bug. It's so cringe.
Should I close it and reopen it? This is exploding my
I won't
ears.
do anything. I won't do anything. Won't do anything. You just have just mute the noise. Just turn volume off. In the replay.
The fuck? That is so weird. I've never had that problem. Anyways, actually I have. That's a lie. Anyways, so right now, what are your thoughts on the lane? What do you want to do?
They have ults. They have flashes. We can posture aggressively to burn the sums.
Yes.
We are stronger 2v2 because I have items.
Yes.
So I think we can. I think we can play middle bush and just keep this Ashe on her back heels the entire time.
Yup. Exactly. So right now, like, I really want you to, like, so you pushed your wave right here, but then you did a little bit of like a loop-de-loop. Like this move doesn't really make too much sense to me. You should, like, yes, you should pink ward this bush, but then immediately you should be ready to fight. Like, don't walk around. Their Shaco's topside no matter what.
Just go right back to that middle bush.
Yeah, exactly. Go back to the middle bush. You're strong. So that would also like encourage your LeBlanc to also come into the middle bush, and you would both instantly be here. If this Thresh walks up, he's just dead.
Right.
So
I saw it.
okay, well, he does it anyways. But okay. So okay. Whoa. Okay. So you just kill the Thresh, and their Shaco's topside, right? So he had an entire minute. So from 12 minutes, I'm gonna go all the way back. Oh my god, I went way too far back. After he killed you guys bot, or you guys died bot, his topside camps are respawning, okay? Because yeah, he fucked up his clear basically. And he went towards his topside camp. So now his camps are not gonna path bot side. And so now from now to 13 minutes, you have a free timer to do whatever the fuck you want. You should 2v2. And then you end up seeing this guy, okay? Right there. So, okay, right here, Shaco's gonna clear his wolves in about like 5 seconds. And it'll take him like 15 seconds to come bot. So you have until 3:15 to make a play. What do you want to do right now? There's only one thing you can do.
I think I just back.
So
barrier flash.
You can back, but even if the Shaco comes bot side, like you can get the wave safely, right? Like this next wave, because Thresh will be dead for this entire wave. So I just want you to get this wave or this tri-bush, right? Like your LeBlanc has 3 wards. Like there's no reason for you not to get vision. And then after that, you just get the tri-bush ward. If you're feeling a little frisky, get a Krug ward from your LeBlanc, just ping her to like ward over the wall. And then you'll know when the Shaco's on the camps. And so right here, no matter what, I don't give a single fuck again that my LeBlanc wants to fight here. If you don't think that this Ashe is dead, and do you think this Ashe is dead?
No.
No, right? So, okay, I'm not gonna lie, that this Shaco showing mid is kind of grief, but you had one timer to look for the Ashe. Now, spam ping away. Spam ping away. There is no play. You got the wave. Get the fuck out. Thresh is here. He's coming for your ass.
Right, okay.
So, again, like, the tempo matters so much. Like, you can't make a play when you already made a play to kill this guy. So, I think a really big theme of like this VOD review is like you're over tempoing a lot after you get leads, which is you're kind of throwing your leads by doing that. Even though you're playing well, you really are playing well in the 2v2. Like I literally said, you need to look for your REW and like look for a fight, and literally within like 5 seconds you did exactly that. So you have an idea as to what you're supposed to do. It's just number one, please do not over tempo. Number two, prioritize your wave. Those are
Got it.
Those are really like the main parts of this. So right now your tempo is going to be fucked no matter what, because this Ashe can push the wave. You can't touch the wave, otherwise you'll get dove. And so now they just got a wave and a plate on top of you for no reason. So genuinely, okay, if you were to see this play again, hold on. Wait, where was it? I went way too far back again. So you guys kill the Thresh, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So you see this, right? And you push your wave and you're like, okay, Thresh respawn. Do you think in game you'd be able to call this off?
Yes, I do think so.
Okay, good. So
especially since I'm doing competitive, especially in competitive, because I'm really, really good at calming vocally. It's probably my biggest strength. Is I can talk while I play and I can calm while I play, and
that's
I can
really
give
good.
like substance when I'm playing.
Yeah.
In solo queue though, I do tend to, I don't ping off very often because I'm always wanting to move forward. And I think that's probably where I come short. So when I see a play like this, my thought process doesn't go, "Where's the safety net?" It goes, "What do we need? What do I need to do to make this play happen?" Okay.
That's another thing we really have to like dismantle, because your mentality is really good for competitive. Like I'll say it again, it's really good because you are willing to like fuck up an entire play if your team wants to do it, and then you'll learn from it, which is amazing. But if you know that this situation's bad for you, then there's no reason for you to like teach this LeBlanc that you'll never play with ever again that this play is bad. There's no reason, right? When you're playing solo queue, you're playing for yourself. That's literally the only thing I can say to you. Whereas when you're playing competitive, you're playing to become a better team and a better competitive player. Okay?
Right. No, that's yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because if I can play more for myself and not be willing to sack things, then I'm more likely to be able to carry the game.
Yes, sir. Off plays look bad, and like even if you call off a play that looks bad that it ends up being good, like that's the exception. Okay, there's always going to be small exceptions, but once you get good at understanding the general like concept of like basing when your enemy tempo is going to be ahead of you if you don't base, like doing those things are going to make you a better player. Learning the exceptions aren't necessarily going to help you with that. Okay.
Yeah.
So Ashe misses her all, and then, we already saw this. So now I think you almost have your second item. Yeah. I mean, wow. You're fed as shit. Okay. So you came back to lane. What's your plan?
I mean, I want to get Prio and play this dragon. I feel like it's kind of free with how strong I am. I have ulti coming up. I have cleanse up. I think I push this wave 1 and then I drop to the dragon first. Objective's already gone. I think, or first tower's already gone. Yeah, I think that's the play.
So, okay, that's perfect. But I really want you to be like cognizant of this. Like you're good at panning your camera. So right now you'd probably be looking at like the Ivern, right? But right now, if the Garen's mid and the Corki is mid, are you allowed to pull this Drake right now?
No.
Not really, unless it's like a really good fight. So you are ahead, okay? Don't get me wrong, but you have no front line. So when you have no front line, it becomes a lot.
Have all flashes up.
Yeah. Your fighting becomes a lot more fragile because you don't have somebody stopping them from running straight at you. So right now, I see this. I'm spam ping away from this guy. I want my fucking wave again. So the setup to the play matters a lot as well. So if this Ivern plays like this and Thresh wasn't turning off his monitor and he decided to actually go aggressive here, this guy's dead as fuck. Can you pull Dragon when your jungler's dead? I mean, the answer is no, but you know that.
Get free Dragon and the game gets extended.
Exactly. So you have to be assertive with these situations, especially since it's your bot wave. And then you're very lucky, by the way. They're all showing. If this Thresh decided to go this way, do you feel confident to walk up to this wave if your LeBlanc opens mid like this?
No, and then I just have to like sit under my tower
Yeah,
and just like wait for something to show so I can make a play.
exactly. So that's why it's so like annoying as ADC to see your support open mid, because sometimes you literally need them to play the game. So right now I'm seeing this and your LeBlanc is opening mid. The only reason why it's okay for her to open mid is because his Thresh fucked up and he's showing everywhere. So otherwise you would need help on bot and you should be pinging it as you're coming to lane. Okay?
Okay, no, that makes sense.
So get your wave. Here, don't be scared. Okay. So again, you have to make another decision. What do you want to do?
I think I'm all in here. I think I'm all in here, by the way.
Okay.
But I think Dragon's free here in hindsight.
Wait. Okay, I need to see where the Garen goes because that also matters a lot. Okay, I would not recommend engaging here. And in fact, I'm fine with you pulling the Drake, but I just want you to realize you guys aren't pulling this Drake to take the Drake. You're pulling this Drake so that you make time for this guy to hit this turret and then pull them into the fight, or they don't come and they respond to this guy and you get Drake. You see that?
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So you're doing it to pressure.
Making them make a trade.
Yes,
right.
exactly. So you did exactly that. I'm just not sure if you were thinking about it in the moment.
I mean, we knew Camille was top. We were assuming that Garen had to show. If Garen dropped off, then we were going to drop off the Dragon, and then we were able to force the 4v4 with my lead, which is really, really good.
Yes. It's just like right here, like let's say your LeBlanc was with you here and you like engaged. If this Garen went around and he started like walking in here and you guys decided to fight, you'd be fighting a fucking 5v4.
And that'd be bad.
Yeah.
And LeBlanc could get the tower, but then we're trading, tier 2 on our Camille for them getting team wipe.
Which you don't have to do.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Doesn't have to be a trade-off.
Yep. And then they decide to lose the game. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, now, okay. Again. How? What do you want to do here?
I mean, I think to hit this wave, I need to be escorted.
Yes.
Because they're all off vision.
Yes.
They could all be in my lane.
Yes. Please ping your support. I'm mad because I see this and I know exactly what's about to happen or what could happen. And it's not going to be pretty for you, okay?
Right.
And this is all
best case scenario, if they're there, I have to blow up all my sums to get out.
Yeah. Or mind you could just lose your entire fucking turret if they're smart. Like if this guy shows mid and these guys are all 3 bot, there's no reason why they don't just like full on dive you or push for the turret. Ashe still has ult, right? So you would have to blow your cleanse and then like look at this. Are you not scared? Oh my fucking god. No, be scared. Please please be scared. They're like right here there's another point where you could actually kind of like throw the game because like I said, like they can all be here. So please make sure if there's a chance of them like bush camping, which is something, remember, you could do on the middle bush and then blow their sums or kill them. It's something they can do as well, right? So if these bushes are scary, you saw them exit bot side, I don't want you to assume that you can just walk up to the wave. Because they could just kill you and get you're 7-1. There's no shutdown, but there's no reason why you should have to die here. Okay?
Right, that makes a lot of sense. Especially in a higher ranked game, they're definitely going to play that.
Yes,
and in
sir.
a competitive scene, they're going to play that, and then I'm going to die.
Yep.
And then, even then, since they're see-through mid, they could push us all the way into tier 2 and get back up in gold.
Yep. I mean, this is all literally just because your LeBlanc was not opening to bot to get you vision. And so This is going to happen. Okay. I'm just warning you, like this is going to happen in your games. Please make sure you're pinging for it. Number one, in advance or very urgently when it needs to happen, because if you don't, you can't play the game. You literally can't. You'd be sitting at your turret spam pinging your LeBlanc to come bot, and if she decides to be a bitch and just go away, you would just stand at your turret and lose everything. So I think that's one of the biggest reasons why people don't ping and solo queue. Also, wait, Just base here, please, sir.
I think I go on the act.
No,
I think I take the blast cone over.
You need to base so badly. You really need to. So there's nothing here telling me that. Okay, no, there is something telling me. You see everybody on the map, but like, there's no reason for you to do this when you can base, come here, take Rift Herald, and then blow up the mid turret, go for the second, and then like continue like that. This gold again does not progress the game.
Well, I think she's like 1 in 5 also.
Yeah, that's.
So it's like I don't even like, get any. I don't even.
Oh,
yeah, and I both. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
they use flash and cleanse.
Yeah. So don't.
Really bad.
Don't.
Yeah.
The typical play is just after you take bot turret, wait. I went way too far back. But you push in your wave, you take bot turret. The only thing you can do here, if you want to over tempo, mind you, they should kill you on this wave. I don't know why they're not doing that.
Right, they could literally just open up this 3 and
exactly
down.
Yeah. They can't fight the Rift Herald, so they should just come here and kill you. So yeah, you push in this wave.
I mean, they'll get both my sums at the very least.
Yeah, or you're like, yeah. Basically, you can't. They're gonna fuck your tempo up. So this is already scary. But if you see the mid, like it's a different story. You don't really see the mid. And then no matter what, you need to fucking base. That is the standard play.
I have like item and a half in base.
You have your second item right now. No matter what.
I think I have 900.
So don't fall for it. Do not fall for this bait. I know she's pretty and shit, but like do not fuck yourself over. But yeah, I said it like 15 times. Anyways, that doesn't matter. We're gonna skip past this. And I want to see you on mid waves. No, you did not go bot. Okay, we've got a problem. We've got a problem on our hands. Don't go bot. There's nothing for you to get there. This is your mid wave, and you should either take the turret or take Rift Herald. What? Like, you literally can't do anything right now if you go bot. Well, okay, if they don't want to play the game, then you get something. But like, you're separating yourself from the objective that's on the map. That's why you always want to end up on mid, is because as an ADC, you're more vulnerable, right? So you don't want to be on side lanes, specifically because these solo laners can kill you. And then because if your bot side is an ADC and there's a top side objective, how the fuck are you getting there?
Yeah, I'm not.
So do not lock yourself into going bot. Like this Talia, I don't even care if she's pinging for you to like assist ping bot. No, I'm going mid. I don't care. I really don't. Like, she gets this wave, and then you're on this mid wave. It's perfect. You'll push the mid wave, go into Rift Herald, or take this turret, and you can play on either side. With this, I mean, the Corki is griefing. I don't know what's going on with him. With this, all they have to do is drop one side. These guys don't need to die, and they just come straight to you, and you can't touch the next wave. So
right.
Anyways,
we kind of need Herald to like actually get the tier 2s mid and top down.
Yeah,
if their team's not trolling.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that you got this. Anyways, doesn't matter. You got this. Okay, no. This is never I'm pushing mid and I'm hitting the mid tier 2. Nope. So there's a play happening top side, okay? So there are 3. Right. No matter what, there can only be one person on you, which is just Shaco, right? So right now, if Shaco's on top of you, are you allowed to hit this turret?
Nope.
So just go to the objective. You guys would just get this for free, and then you can move into Drake or Rift mid. And mind you, like if they show themselves like walking towards the Drake, all you have to do is get off Rift and then go towards the Drake. And they lose the game instantly. Well, not instantly, right. But you get it.
Yeah.
And then you guys just get Drake and Otacon. I mean, they give up. So there's nothing else. There's really nothing else to look at. But genuinely, like, I think the worrying part for me is like number one, the early game like tempo. Where was it? Where you guys killed them? Then you took plate. Hold on. Oh yeah, so it was this one where you like took an extra wave. You need to, okay, so why did you hit this turret? Is there a reason why you hit this turret where you would like hit the turret next time, or was this just like you weren't paying attention?
I think it's greening for gold.
Okay. And then you killed them again. Yeah, again here. And then, so the easiest way is just look at their death timers. That's it.
Okay.
Whether or not you can touch the next wave. So if you can take the plate and then get the fuck out and be on similar tempo, tempo is just like you're on the map around the same time, around the same wave time or whatever, compared to your counterpart. So tempo is always you versus the enemy ADC. I mean, that's not always, but you should think about it like that, because sometimes the reason why it's not always is because sometimes you can be playing Yunara and you'll be mid, but then you have to match this guy. So now your tempo is matched to whoever you're laning against. Okay.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And you have to compare it, and like, so if you end up going mid and the Corki already pushed his wave and he's going to bot, it's your job to spam ping that this guy's missing. And that's kind of like the competitive mindset.